My name is Arda, and this is my presentation for the listening and pronunciation class. Today I will be presenting to you about English consonants. Let's get started. In this presentation, I will be talking about consonant clusters, consonant futures, silent letters, and tricky consonants. Consonants represent certain sounds when speaking, especially sounds that involve blocking the air before it leaves our mouth. Some letters may sound different when we're pronouncing certain words. Uh, Sometimes there are words that are made with the same letters, but they sound all too different compared to each other. Even if they are made with the same words, the order which in these words are placed, letters are placed, and how the words are constructed, I guess you can say, it depends on that, and it changes compared to the way that the word is made. There are plosive consonants which involve blocking vocal tracts in a way that all airflow from our throat ceases. There are nasal consonants which involves the nasal cavity, getting the sound from the back of our nose up in the upper part. There are fricative consonants which involve squeezing air through a small gap in our mouth. And there are approximant and lateral approximant consonants which sound like a vowel when the word starts with no, I guess, or the consonant includes a consonant, of course. We could say these are connected to a vowel. Uh, Examples of plosive consonants are pat and kid, the P and B K sound. Some examples of nasal consonants include nose and bring, the N sound. Uh, Examples of fricative include sit and this, as we say the S and T sound from a small gap between our teeth or in front of our mouth. And examples of approximant can include yes, less, right. As you can see, the Y, the L sound, the R sound are connected to a vowel, so they sound connected to that vowel in front of them. English has a few consonant clusters, and non-native speakers sometimes tend to break these up and insert a vowel, which we call the additional vowel, epenthetic vowels. That causes problems with intelligibility. This sound, SP in English, which we use in words like Spain, are sometimes by Spanish speakers pronounced Espain or Sepain, which originates from the way they say the word España in Spanish. We say the word asked not as ask it, but in a way that we make the E sound silent and just say the D sound after the K. Some non-native speakers delete a consonant from the cluster. We have an example of west in here. Some non-native speakers might say west instead of west, which is not correct. Or they can say dogs. No, they can say dog instead of dogs, which cuts the last S part, which is also not correct. We have some consonant futures. First one is aspiration. The consonants P, T, and K are pronounced with an extra breath at the beginning of a syllable, and they are contrasted with the sounds B, D, and G. We push the P, T, and K sounds so that, for example, we have bass here and we have pace. As you can see, we don't push the B sound as much, but we push the P sound when we say pace. Another example is bear and pair, as you can hear the difference. Dime and time, ghost and coast. We have clear and dark L. The consonant L is pronounced in two different ways, depending on its position in the word. We have clear L, which is light, late, and live. As we can see from the picture, we pronounce these words when we get the L sound. We push our tongue to the front upper teeth, to the back of the teeth, uh, and we say light. We have dark L pool, which we have fool, ball, and rail. We still push our tongue to the back of our upper teeth, but we also have this upper motion in the back of our tongue. There's also the example like pole, which the L sound is not at the end of the word, but it's still it's still included in the dark L. Fool. We have silent letters. There are a number of reasons why some letters are silent in English. The way some words are said change in time. As we have examples enough and bite. They were said differently in the past. The word bite was said as bita. We split the two vowels and we still pronounce the E sound. New letters are added to some words. We have a example of death in here. We don't really get the B sound of death out, but the B sound was also not there in the past. The base of where we get the word death comes from the word D-E-T-T-E. Or they are left unpronounced because they have difficult sound combinations. We have the word handkerchief. We don't say the NDK sounds as whole. We don't say handkerchief. We just say handkerchief and pass, because it's a difficult sound to make all those together. We just skip some of it and pronounce the word, but keeping it still, I guess, intelligible. Sometimes the words taken from another language are pronounced differently. The word hour comes from French, and in French language there's a rule which leaves out the H sound in some words. Like we don't say hour, but we say hour. And psychology comes from ancient Greek, which also gets the P sound out of the word psychology. We don't say psychology, we should say psychology. We have tricky consonants. In some accents, the TH sound, which is uh, it's already a difficult consonant to pronounce. And in some accents, it's pronounced more like the T sound, which is a rougher sound. Irish speakers are an example of this. We say theft, thanks, think, and thousand, but they say theft, thanks, think, and thousand. And this is all from me for today. Thank you for listening.